Hi, Miss Anne. Good day. I am Gerald P. Sahot, a fourth-year nursing student. And the person that I was going to interview is a close friend of mine, and which is Donna Salve Palayo.
Hi, I am Donna Salva Ampalayo, and I am Joyalty Sahot's friend, and also we live in the same community.
Hi, Don. I was going to ask you some questions. Then you can answer it freely. Anything goes from your heart. Is that okay for you, Don?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's start with question number one. What are the health practices or beliefs did you learn from your family while growing up?
So, growing up, my family always taught me that health should come first. Since we're a very health conscious family, they always reminded us to eat on time, drink plenty of water, get enough sleep, and keep ourselves clean to avoid getting sick. They also taught us not to ignore even the smallest signs of illnesses because they believe it's better to treat it early before it gets worse.
Thank you, Don. The next question is, what does your family usually do first when someone becomes sick?
So in our family, even if it's just a mild cough, colds, or slight fever, everyone gets concerned right away because as what I've already said earlier, health conscious jud ako family. So we don't like ignoring symptoms even if they seem small. So usually we let the person rest, encourage them to drink lots of water, and make sure they take the right over-the-counter medicine. We also keep checking we also keep checking how they're feeling throughout the day. So if they don't get better or if the symptoms get worse, we don't wait too long. So we go to the hospital because we'd rather be safer than take the risk.
Okay, thank you, Don. And then the questions is, are there traditional remedies, healing practices, or beliefs about illness that your family follows?
My family really believes in is tuob. So whenever I have cough or colds, my family usually asks me to do tuob until I sweat a lot because they believe that sweating helps me recover faster.
Thank you, Don. The next question is, who usually makes important health decisions in your family?
So in our family, my grandmother or my mama-law is the one who usually makes important health decision. She's the person everyone listens to because she has a lot of experience, especially when it comes to taking care of us.
Thank you, Don. The next question is, are there health practices or beliefs that are important to you but may be misunderstood by other people?
I think one of the things that some people might misunderstand is that our family uses home remedies. So some people might think that because we use remedies like tuob or calamansi with honey, we don't believe in modern medicine. But that's not true. We usually use these remedies mainly to help relieve symptoms and make us feel more comfortable, especially when the illness is still mild pa lang. So at the same time, we also take the right medicines and go to a doctor when needed. For me, it's not about choosing one over the other. It's about knowing when each one is appropriate.
This question is, have you ever changed or adjusted one of your cultural practices because of school, work, religion, migrations, or interactions with other people? What changed?
Yes. Since I started studying nursing, the way I look at some of our family practices has changed. I still respect the traditions I grew up with because they're part of our family, but I've also learned to look at health practices based on scientific evidence. Before, I would just follow what my family told me. Now, I understand why some remedies may help relieve symptoms, but also why they're not enough to treat certain illnesses. Because of that, I try to balance our family practices with what I've learned in nursing.
Thank you so much, Don. The next question is, do you think people sometimes make assumptions about your community? Give an example.
Okay, so I think people sometimes assume that if someone uses traditional remedies like what I've mentioned, they don't trust doctors or hospitals. From my experience, that's not true. In our family, we use home remedies because that's how we were raised and because they help us feel better. But we're also very health conscious, so we don't ignore symptoms. And we don't hesitate to seek medical care if we think it's necessary. I think it's important not to judge people based on one practice because every family has different beliefs and experiences.
Okay, Don, thank you. And the last question is, what is one thing about your culture that you wish healthcare workers would understand better?
I think when healthcare workers respect the family's role and take time to communicate with everyone involved, it helps patients feel more comfortable and build trust. It also makes it easier for families to understand and follow the treatment plan.
Thank you so much, Don, for sharing your knowledge to me. And by that, that's the end of our interview. Thank you for allowing me to understand more better about Transcultural. Thank you so much, Don.
You're welcome.
After interviewing my friends Donna, I really knew that her family is a very health conscious family, most especially her mama law or her grandmother. After the interview, I'm able to understand the deep importance of health, of taking care of our health, because health is a huge foundations of our everyday living. Without health, we can't do anything because we does not translate into something bigger in our community. For us to be able to work in progress, we should prioritize our health first, because that's something that life could take a better opportunities towards us. The fact that her family is a very health conscious one, that somehow influenced me that it's very important to really take care of our health, because even a small details can have a huge impact in the future. Health does not end beyond culture. It expresses all over the factors that could affect our health. So by that, I hope that we should take care of our health, because beyond health is the opportunities that could open in limitless way.